Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be managing the users in the Active Directory, which basically means that we'll be creating a roaming profile and we will be creating the home folder for the users. First things first, we're going to head over to our server manager. We're going to open our server manager. As you can see, I already have mine open, and we're going to select add roles and features. Okay. So we're leaving this first page as it is. Let's select next. Next, you can see like if you want a virtual hard disk or a server from the server pool. I'm just gonna leave mine as it is. Next, here we would want to select our Active Directory domain services, and you select add features as well as our DNS server and add features. Next, we're going to leave all this default settings as it is. Next, next, next. I'm just gonna click install. Now I'm going to jump cut to when we are finished installing. Once everything is installed, we're gonna hit the close button. We're gonna go to our flag icon and select promote the server to a domain controller. We're going to change this option to add a new forest. And well, you can type in whatever domain name you would like. I'm just going to type in myname.com. I'm just going to select next. Now here you can enter any password you like. Please enter a password that will be easy for you to remember, please. We're gonna hit that next button. We're gonna leave this as it is. Next. This is just so you can double check that everything is correct. I'm gonna leave it as is. Next. Next. This is just information about the window PowerShell script. I'm just gonna hit the next button. Now we would want to hit install. Let's click on install. This may take a little while. Once everything is installed, the computer will then prompt you to restart. As you can see, we got a message saying that we are about to be signed out. I'm just going to select close, and our computer is restarted. Our server is restarted. So once your computer has restarted, we're going to log in back. There we go. So now let's head over to our client. We're going to open File Explorer. We're going to go to this PC. We're going to right click on the page itself, not on any icon like local disk or anything like that. We're just on the page itself, we're just going to right click and go to properties. We're going to select change settings. We're going to select change. We're going to choose the option domain, and we're going to enter our domain that we created in our server manager. And select OK. After entering your domain name, you should see this little tab box pop up saying computer name / domain changes. We're going to change our username to administrator. Remember the spelling of it because we don't want to get wrong or anything like that. And we're going to enter a secure but memorable password that's easy for us to remember. We're going to select OK. Select OK. Right now it lets us know that our computer have to restart. So let's select OK, close, restart now. And let's wait for our computer to restart. Once our computer has restarted, we need to relog in. In this case, we're going to use other user, our user, and you're just going to enter your username and your password. As you can see, I used my domain name, which was /administrator, and I entered password, and that's how we log in using our other user. So now we have to see if the user is connected to the domain. How are we going to do that? Well, we're going to head over to our File Explorer. Let's select that. We're going to go to this PC. We're going to right click again and select Properties. And you see here where the domain says karinaar.com. That is how you know that you are connected to the domain, that the user is connected to the domain. Okay, so just double check and make sure your domain name is in that place where mine is, and we should be all good to go. Okay, now we're going to head back over to the server to see if we can locate our user in the directory as well as delegate the user. So let's head back over. So we're going to go to Windows Administrative Tools, select the down menu, and we're going to go to Active Directory Users and Computers. We're going to select our domain name here. We're going to select the menu so we can see all of the features in it. Then we're going to go to Computers. We're going to select our client and go to Properties. As we're going to select Delegation. And in delegation, we're going to change the option to trust this computer for delegation to any service. We're going to select the second option. Then we're going to select Apply. And OK. Now we can say that the server trusts the client or the user. We're going to set up the home and roaming folders. To do this, we are going to head over to our local disk. Now, do you know how to find a local disk? We go to our File Explorer. We go to this PC. We're going to select local disk. And we're going to create two new folders. First folder, you can name it. For this folder, you can name it Home Folder. The second folder, you can name it Roaming Folder. We're going to open our roaming folder, right click and select Properties. We're going to Share. We're going to select Share. And we're going to add everyone. So we're going to select everyone from this drop down menu. Select Add. We're going to change their permission level to read and write. Read or write. We're going to select Share. And then we're going to select Done. Close. We're going to do the same exact thing for our home folder. Go to our home folder, go to properties, go to share, select share. We're going to add everyone, add. We're going to change the permission level to read write. We're going to select share, we're going to select done, and we can close this. So don't close off this tab, you can minimize it as we need to use it in the future, so just minimize it. And let's head back on over to our Windows Administrative Tools. We're going to select back Active Directory users and computers. We're going to select users. We're going to right click and select new user. And you can enter any information you want for your first name, last name, initials. I'm just going to write John Doe. Jado. We're just going to have Jado as our user jargon name. We're going to select next. For these options, I'm just going to select users cannot change passwords and password never expires. And you're going to set a password that's easy for you to remember. We're going to select next. We're going to select finish. We select our user and we're going to go to properties. We're going to go to profile and we're going to add the path for the roaming and home profile. So remember when I told you just to minimize the folder before, so we're going to use information from that folder now so you can open it back. We're going to select roaming folder. We're going to select properties. We're going to come to sharing and we're going to copy this network path. Where you see profile path, we're going to paste it. We're going to do a front slash and J. You're going to use your username from before. My username from before is Jado that was created, so you can use your username. I'm just using Jado. Okay. Click connect to. You can change this to any letter you like. I'm just gonna leave it as Z, and we are going to go back to. We can cancel this, cancel. We're going to go back to our local list folder, where we're going to select home folder. We're going to go properties, sharing, and we're going to copy and paste this network path. Close off the folder now. We're going to do a front slash and we're going to have that same username. I'm going to put back Jado. We're going to select apply and then we're going to select OK. So now we can test if the server and the client is connected. Let's head back on over to our client and we're going to switch our users. We're going to select other. We're going to enter our username here. My one was just Jado. And please enter your password. Enter. And we logged in as Jado or your username, whichever username you have decided to use. Now we can test if the server and client is connected. So we're going to open File Explorer on both devices, on our client and on our server. Once both is open, we're going to head over to Network. Now you may get that error that something is not turned on in network sharing. So we're gonna double check and make sure that everything is turned on. Let's select back our little internet icon, network icon. Let's go to network and internet settings. Let's head down to advanced network settings and select network and sharing center. We're gonna select change advanced sharing settings. And we're just gonna double check and make sure that everything is turned on. As you can see in our domain, our network discovery and file and printer sharing is turned off. Let's just turn those on. While we're here, feel free to just double check and make sure that all the settings that need to be on is turned on. Looks like we're good to go. We're gonna select save changes. We're just gonna close off all of these tabs and head back over to File Explorer and select Network. And as you can see, our changes were saved. Now what we want to do is to select our server on both devices. We're gonna select our Roman folders. And on our server side, we're just going to create a new text document. If you want to create a new folder, and as you can see, it has shown up on our client side, which means that we are successfully connected to our user. We can change the name to anything, and it changes. So our client and server is connected. The Roman folders are connected. So you have successfully managed the users in the Active Directory and created the home folder and Roman folders. Our both machines are now connected. You did it. Thank you for watching. I hope this video helped you. If it did, make sure to hit the like button, comment, share, and subscribe. Bye guys!